Lifetime sports hero Jack Dempsey is today in the United States Coast Guard, in charge of physical training of the men of the LSTs and the LCIs in the Pacific. Commander Dempsey visits the front. Everywhere he's hailed by his former fans. Jack Dempsey, still the champion to millions. Another champion, Gene Tunney, got into the big fight early. He became a commander in the Navy, also in charge of physical education. Gene Tunney, still undefeated. Yet 2 decades ago, they made a different kind of history, battling each other. It was their second contest and became one of the greatest fights on record before 105,000 people who paid $2.5 million for the spectacle. For 6 rounds, it was touch and go, with the clever Tunney steadily building a lead on points. Then the Manasseh Mauler lashed out in his old ferocious style. Several fast, deadly punches, and Tunney hit the deck. Here in slow motion is the famous long count which cost Dempsey the fight. Referee Barry has ordered him to a neutral corner. Jack hesitated, so the referee penalized him by beginning the count at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Tunney is up. The 4 seconds was just enough for him to clear his head and regain his strength. The knockdown had cost Tunney points, but he made an amazing comeback, and by the 10th round, he was well out in front. Dempsey was tiring, disappointed at being deprived of the victory he was so sure had been his. The winner, and still the champion, Gene Tunney.
Hi, fellas. I'm Sergeant Helen Meadowcroft, and it's my job to answer requests from you leathernecks. Just get a load of this one from Private Roger Herbst of the USS Vixen. He says, One thing we miss most at sea is animals, especially a guy from a farm like me. Why, back home the animals almost talk to me. Can't you show us some just for old time's sake? Well, it took a lot of doing, Private Herbst, but here are those animals for you, talking.
My, how we've changed. Or have we? But nobody ever heard of a monkey mother abandoning her baby or of simian tribes fighting and killing one another. Nevertheless, according to scientists, in all the actions and reactions of monkeys, and in all their physical and nervous structure, too, they most nearly resemble men.
We monkeys resent that last statement.
The fox is smart, we all know that, but who knows what makes him so? We know he is valuable because his skin is what the ladies love to touch, but fur doesn't make a fox a philosopher. What does make you so smart, Mr. Fox?
You gotta be smart when everyone is trying to skin you.
Nope, it isn't a sheep or a camel, it's an alpaca from Peru. And though he's all wool and a yard wide, his IQ is X-. He's a regular mutton head. Why, he'll stand to be sheared as patiently as the stupidest sheep that was ever fleeced.
I may not be the smartest, but I bet I'm the silliest looking animal you ever saw.
The skunk is a real Native American. Since nature surrounded him with the aura of his own odor, and it isn't Chanel No. 5, he doesn't know why he's so unpopular, and since his best friends won't, we'll have to tell the poor little stinker what's wrong with him.
Well, what do you know? I've got B.O.
Of course, there are jackasses in our who's who, humble burros, half-parents of the mule, and the prospector's faithful friend. The female of the species is known as Jenny, and the male is a dreamy fellow with a preference for the lighter shades of beauty. Say, Jack, what is it you stand around all day dreaming about?
I dream of Jenny with the light brown hair.
Does a goat's appetite ever buck at a menu that would embarrass a rock crusher? Does a goat ever worry over vitamins, calories, and such? No, sirree. A goat will eat not only the stale dregs of a tin can, but he'll eat the can, too, when he gets around to it. He grows stronger and stronger on any old thing. The older, the better. In fact, nothing was ever known to disturb his digestion.
Has anyone in the audience got any bicarbonate of soda? A bit?
In the West, 'tis the time for reposing. High time that our books should be closing. We hope that you like our who's whoing and our moo cow's unusual mooing.
Out on the plains down near Santa Fe, I met a cowboy walking the range one day, and as he jogged along, I heard him singing a most peculiar cowboy song. It was a ditty he learned in the city. Come-a-tie-yi-yi, come-a-tie-yip-lee-yi-yi.
Get along, get hip, little doggy, get along. Better be on your way, get along. Get hip, little doggies, and he trucked them on down the old fairway.
Singing his cow-cow boogie in the strangest way. Come-a-tie-yi-yi, come-a-tie-yip-lee-yi-yi. Singing his cowboy songs, he's just too much. He's got a knocked-out western accent with a hard-nosed touch. He was raised on local weed. He's what you call a swing half-breed, singing his cow-cow boogie in the strangest way. Come-a-tie-yi-yi, come-a-tie-yip-lee-yi, come-a-tie-yi-yi, come-a-tie-yip-lee-yi.